welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. So I'm on the outskirts of Tokyo today, and I just passed this shop, stopped in, and they had a couple Rolexes. It appears to be sort of a one-man operation and sort of a used shop of sorts. I wouldn't call it a pawn shop, but just a small shop selling used stuff. And I wish I could get more footage of the inside, but there's just a small case where he's got the watches, and then there's a lot of space in the back, and my guess is he's using it to pack things up, and that he sells a lot of stuff on Rakuten or on the internet. And and I guess you could drop by there and sell your watch to him. But anyway, they've got 3 Rolex watches, kind of interesting, so let's check them out. Okay, first up, a black dialed Milgauss box and papers. This is most likely a pre-owned piece, and you can see the price there, 930,000 yen. That's probably with tax. This sells retail at the AD for 876,700 yen, so quite a premium. On the left, a pre-ceramic 16600 Sea Dweller. Beautiful, little expensive. I want to say it came with box and no papers. And on the right, a bluesy, a pre-ceramic bluesy. It's got a solid and link bracelet, so this would be post 2000s. And I want to say this had papers but no box. Also a little expensive. I'm not seeing holes in the case, so this would be a late 2002 or later. All 3 of these pieces together would be about 3 million yen or 30,000 USD, and it would be a great 3-piece collection. You'd have your no-date Milgauss, your diver with a date, and you'd have your dress watch. And then there's this as well. This is a 34mm Air King. The dial color and the bezel are kind of a turnoff to me. It's just shy of 4,000 USD. And there you have it, 34,000 USD for an all Rolex 4-piece collection, your magnetic proof Milgauss, your 34mm beater Air King for when you need something a little low key, something not too ostentatious, something that flies under the radar a bit and perhaps looks kind of girly. You've got your F-off bluesy, and my favorite, of course, the 16600 pre-ceramic Sea Dweller. Beautiful piece. Everything was kind of expensive, a little too expensive. I mean, he knows that he's got watches that he just needs to sit on, and if they don't sell today or tomorrow, and they probably won't, they're a little high, they'll sell next year or the year after that, because prices seem to be going north. And I remember when you could get a salmon dial Air King for $2,000. I passed one up, and I never regretted it until right now, because that one was 388,000 yen. Again, just shy of $4,000. Again, a little too high, but the trend for pretty much all Rolexes is going up. And whether you're talking a 6694 or a 1601, I mean, those are watches that I've seen for $2,000, and they're going for, well, it depends on what you're talking about. The 6694, which is a manual wind 34mm, kind of older Rolex, they could be had for like 1,000 or under 2,000 back in the day, but to get a decent one, about $2,500, and that's still really not that decent. To really get a decent one, north of 3, and that's crazy. That's it's not worth it, that kind of watch. And date justs 4, pretty much minimum 4. And when you consider that you can get a brand new date just, granted, oyster bracelet and the smooth bezel for 747,000. That's about 7,500. It's quite a bit more. I mean, over twice the price, but you're talking the brand new movement, 10-year warranty, unpolished, unmessed with, straight from the AD, your name on the card, the bells and whistles, the top of the line. That seems to be the better buy than you know, a 2.5 or 3 grand 6694. So everything is going up, and I used to be tempted by those 1601s and 6694s, and I always thought, I'm going to get one someday, and you know, they're just getting too high to where I don't want to put my money in it. And you know, there's something always wrong with it, like no box, no papers, needs a service, you know, rust on the dial, discolored dial, some stain on the dial, something. And you know, 2.5 grand for that, or 3,000 for that, that's crazy. And of course, if you want like box and papers schmicko, you're talking 4. And for a 6694, that's crazy. So probably never get one. You know, it's funny, we're in a situation where a date just on an oyster bracelet with a smooth bezel seems like a great deal, just a fantastic deal. And they're actually getting kind of hard to find. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.